Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Wealthy Sailor. This video is going to be a little bit different format than usual, where it's about 10 to 15 minutes long. I'm trying to get this done in 4 minutes or less, maybe 5 with this introduction right now. The idea is that I feel like people will pay attention to the videos a little bit more and watch them all the way through if they're shorter and they get straight to the point. So basically, I want to talk about the taboo of talking about money. Now, I'm not necessarily saying you should go around and ask people how much they make, but I just think in our current society, we should not think it's taboo to talk about things like budgeting, finance, things like deals, or like housing prices. Like, I honestly think that we should all be able to get together and openly talk about it. And I think this does a couple things that are good for our society. One, I think education when it comes to finances is very low. I think that our generation, and by our generation I mean millennials and below, aren't taught a lot about money, but it's not because our parents don't necessarily want to teach us. I think our parents don't know a lot about money. And there's a lot of stuff that's changed, like IRAs, 401ks. These are all fairly new, at least new common practices. The laws have been around for a while, but they're new common things. So without them having the knowledge and with schools not teaching it, it's very hard for us to learn. I wouldn't even know what I know now if it wasn't for YouTube and some of the great financial people on YouTube who are making very good videos that I watch and I still watch to this day. The second reason is that I'm a firm believer that you are very much like whoever your crowd that you surround yourself are like. So for example, my friends, we do talk about investing. It's not the only thing we talk about. We talk about investing, business, budgeting, future goals, stuff like that. It's just what we all have in common. And we all try to support each other, in between making fun of each other, of course. And this helps keep us on track and focused on like our end goals and why we should keep doing something. And the really cool thing about having your friends and you all interested in the same thing and not being afraid to talk about this stuff is that they can help you stay on target when it comes to certain things financially. For example, I have friends I've had for a very long time, and through the years I've kind of learned what they're about. They learned what I'm about, and they're very good at being supportive. Like if I tell them like, hey, I'm trying to save money to buy a house, or I'm trying to save money to invest in a business, they won't then call me and be like, hey, we should go out to the club. They'll be supportive of that, just like I am with them, because, they have kids going on, or they might be trying to do a career change or whatever. But when you're openly talking about it, you get to exchange ideas and you can support each other. The third reason is that I think certain entities, employers are one of them, actually bank on people not knowing a lot about money or finances. You see it a lot when you work for an employer and they tell you not to talk about how much you make to other employees. And that's because they don't want other people getting upset or it to cause any drama. However, I would argue that talking more openly about money could solve at least some of the different biases that affect pay. For example, I don't want to get into any political stuff, but some statistics still show that certain groups and subcultures are paid less overall. Now, that could be for a lot of different reasons, but if everybody's open with their pay, then, I can be like, oh, I get paid a little bit more than you, or I'm making a little less than you. Let me go see what that's about. And perhaps I'm valued less with the company, which means that I either need to find a new job or I need to find a way for the company to value me more. Or it could be that they're trying to pull something over on me. They're trying to be like, oh, well, let's see how low we can get him to work for, which is kind of a company's job. But still, discussing it openly will help you understand what's going on there. Now, if you do get into that situation, which I don't, most employers do not like this, I would not necessarily bring it up that person told you, because now you're leaving them into getting in trouble and stuff like that. But there you go. In a very brief video, those are 3 reasons that I think we need to stop being taboo about the discussion of money. I think it's better for our children, it's better for our generation, it's better long term, and it helps us achieve our goals if we're open and honest about it. With that said, please do not go around and ask people how much they get paid or how much money they have specifically. I mean, when we talk about it, we talk about in general concepts, and not specifics. If you feel comfortable, like I feel comfortable telling people how I'm doing, because to be honest, I feel like it helps hold me accountable. But if you don't, that's fine. You don't have to. But be careful asking somebody very specifics, because a lot of people don't feel comfortable with that. But I do think we should be able to talk honestly about it, taxes and all that stuff. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, give me a like, a share, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the new format. I am going to sprinkle some of these in here, unless you guys straight up tell me you just don't like the format. Then I'm not going to do any more of them. But let me know what you think. Stay safe and keep saving.